What is up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? My name is Brandon Jones. If you don't know who I am an entrepreneur. I'm somebody that specializes in helping people make extra income streams. I am a phone flipper. I am a reseller. I'm somebody that is, to be honest. I am not a person that is a fan of drop shipping, nor am I a fan of Facebook ads for phone flipping. I try and teach you how to do everything the right way and the organic way. I don't believe in taking shortcuts, or I don't believe in you not really having inventory you're trying to sell. So I'm going to teach you how to make money and make money work for you. I was a person that started my own business over a decade ago. We're going to go over some of that, and I'm going to actually talk to you guys about the Hustlers Network, which you guys can clearly see. The Hustlers Network is a network that I created so that entrepreneurs like you and me can work together, but most importantly, we can grow together and make money together. This is a community that will make you money. Okay, so you paying money to join this community is something I've thought about. And it's something that me as an entrepreneur, especially a startup entrepreneur, can't really afford to do without recoup or building or getting inventory. One of the biggest concerns, I think, with a lot of these academies and a lot of these people saying, hey, sell digital products, or hey, phone flip, or hey, go ahead and resell, or even, hey, come and drop ship and I'm going to teach you how to build an e-commerce business, or better yet, I built one for you. Just pay me $1 for one. Like, all of these places seem scammy, scummy, and honestly, straight out lies. And what I am here to do is tell you guys the truth. I'm an educated hustler. I'm somebody that believes that making money isn't hard, but you also have to be able to think about the way strategically, logically, to do it so that it is sustainable and something that you can depend on for a long time. My mom told me something when I was younger that made me and molded me into the person I am today. She said I had two choices. I can be a hard worker, somebody working, fixing people's sinks and mowing grass, which is nothing wrong with any of that. Or I could be somebody sitting in the cubicle, sitting there working for the government or working for a company at a desk, right? Nothing wrong with that either. But the reason it molded me is because she didn't tell me I could be an entrepreneur. She didn't tell me that this even existed, that I could be my own boss. She made me feel as though I only had one choice. And I never want anybody to make me feel like I have one choice ever again. That is why every single day I grind. I bust my behind to make sure that I am always putting myself 1% better than I was yesterday, in a perfect place to continue to grow and build generational wealth. This academy, this network, this community, whatever you want to call it, is here to help you build. It's not here to take your money. The money that you do pay, we are here to make more money. All right. Now, let's go into this community and let's talk about me. Listen, I got kicked out and fired from my job. It was Sam's Club. I got kicked out of my house. My mom told me if I didn't go to college, I needed to get out. Okay. That really changed my life. All right. And that was in 2013 when I graduated high school. I moved to Philly. All right. I moved to Philly because my mom said I couldn't live with her. When I moved to Philly, I started my first business, which was Next Level. I thought that I was going to be the next P. Diddy. I was working with rappers and models and trying to become something that I really didn't have a passion, nor was I good at, or I didn't even have experience in. I just knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur, right? Then I ran across and started to do MLMs. I did Wake Up Now. And I ran across a guy who is a store owner. He is a Sprint store owner, and he is somebody that taught me about selling phones. I sold phones for him. I watched him source products as well. And I sort of kind of started to realize that that was profitable as well. In 2017, some of these years are wrong, but I started working for myself with my own plug, right? I started to actually network and build connections with people, and I started to grow my own business, all right? But I wasn't making enough phone flipping, right? So I had to start to go out and venture out and do more. So I created my first eBay. It took me 6 months to sell my first product, which was headphones. It was a 3.5 jack headphone, the one that you use, or we used to use, for the iPhone 6, right? I started flipping phones when they had the 5C and the Color 5C, the 5S, and all of those smaller generation devices. That's when I started flipping phones, right? And I started flipping phones and full-time reselling in 2019. Now, I was always an entrepreneur, even when I worked with the third-party store owner, because he wasn't paying me. He was literally making me get paid under the table, pennies, while he was making a bunch of bread. Now, guys, the funny thing about this is that it made me hungry. It made me starve until I was put into a corner and needed to figure a way out. And then fast forward to 2020, I started making my first consistent, consecutive 5 figures a month. And I was already making a lot of money, but 2020 really changed me because I started making a lot of money online and not needing to actually meet people to flip phones and stuff. In 2021, I lost everything because then the pandemic started to really kick my butt, man. And it really started to suck because it was not a lot of people that needed my services, and then not a lot of people were shopping with me. And then I lost everything. I built a few stores in 2022. And again, guys, I can go into that in depth later, but I built a whole bunch of electronic stores in Philadelphia. I've lost some, I've maintained some, built partnerships, but I know exactly how and what it took for me to scale. Now, I could have kept all of my stores open, but it's just the reality of the economy that people aren't walking into stores, especially multiple stores. It's better to have one location in the city than 6 because, again, you can just scale that one, right? Now, what am I looking for in this community? I'm looking for hustlers, people that actually want to make money, resellers, people that are looking to actually resell a certain product, whether it's phones or whether it is products like electronics, right? You have that right? You know for a fact that you have something that you can tap into to build generational wealth for your family. And lastly, that why. You know exactly why you want to grind and why you want to make that money. Now, the reason you need that why is because that why is going to keep you going when you want to quit. Now, is it worth the price, right? This is something I thought about when joining and building a bunch of my networks, including my services like eBay automation, a bunch of different phone flipping things like the phone flipping price list, right? That is one of the biggest sellers for me. I charge $90. There's prices out there for free. Why do people buy $90 prices from me? Because they know that my price list comes with 50 wholesale buyers, which you guys will get insight on as well when you join the network. Now, with this network, I thought the same thing, right? And I've made a multitude of different adjustments to the way I run my Discord community and a previous community I had before. You get an electronic product box for being a member of the network. It has 12 products. You get that every single month, okay? Now, you also get discounts for my wholesale website, wesply.com. If you guys also don't know, I am affiliated with a bunch, but one of my warehouses in New Jersey I work with, you have access to every single product, and there's multiple products on there that I don't list, don't even acknowledge that we have yet because I'm not ready to bring it on the internet, but you have access to that as well. Now, when building this community, it's a few things that I thought, and I wrote them down. I said, I know how much it takes to think about joining another community. A community that costs money is scary. What do you gain? Is the money being spent on something you can afford to lose? These are questions I asked myself while creating this network, right? And the reason I asked myself these questions is because I always put myself in the shoes of the reseller, the entrepreneur, especially if you're starting out, right? $100 is a lot of money, right? It's not chump change. It's something that literally could put food on your table, right? How can I make sure that you're getting that back? That is us sending products. But here's the thing. I've had communities, especially my Discord, which has over 500 people in it, where I give out products. But see, when I give out these products, you get the products, but don't know what to do with them and don't know how to make them make you money. And I'm talking about make you 5 figures. Like, let's stop talking about the small money. Let's talk about big money, right? Because I'm all about big money. I'm all about actually becoming 1% better. And we're better than just settling for $10 a week. $30 a week, right? We want big money so you can actually take care of your family, right? So we break this down by figuring out what's the goal, right? How much money are you expecting to make? How do you want to use the network? Like, how are you going to actually make this work for you? Okay. Next, we want to get started easy. We have a whole plan, an onboarding process that helps you get started easy. The using products to make you profit, we have a solution for that. We have a step-by-step guide to help you do that as well. And also you have access to me. And Learning Daily, I have 2 classes every single week, which we're about to talk about. But every single week I have a phone flipping class and a reselling class. And I have 2 other classes that I do every single month sporadically that help people grow as well. And 9 times out of 10, they benefit from this last one, which is keeping it pushing. I keep people on track because I'm not going to say I'm a workaholic, but I'm somebody that has learned to work as much as I can to make sure that I make as much as I can. We don't want to leave no meat on the bones. And I'm going to help you guys take all the meat off the bones and make the most of your money, okay? Now, your goals matter, right? So this is what I do to help you, because joining this is actually hiring me as a mentor as well. I'm here to help you, right? So let me explain to you the things that I'm here to do, right? I'm going to do weekly assessments. So with you, yes, I'm going to assess your business. We're going to talk and I'm going to ask you, hey, what have you been doing this week? What do you need help with? What are some of the accomplishments that you made within your business? We're also going to set weekly goals. I'm going to figure out what goals that you have for your business. How are you making these goals happen? How are you making them come to light? And most importantly, how are you hitting them? Like, let's hit them, right? We're going to make these plan of attacks every single week together, whether it's in the inbox or even on a call. Okay. Lastly, I have a leaderboard where maybe in my store, I might have an extra Apple Watch and I might say, hey guys, the person that makes the most money in the network this month, I'm going to give you this Apple Watch for free. So I want to have competitions like that as well that help push everybody and most importantly, rewards people. Okay. Network onboarding. Now, this is how strategic and how logical I am. I like to think about every process to make it as easy for you and me as possible, because I want to be somebody to help you grow, right? So you have an intake consultation. When you sign up with us, when you hit that join now button, right, and you pay and you are in and you got accepted, right, which the whole accepted aspect right now, we're taking the first 100 people for $100, right? Once you get accepted, what's going to happen is you're going to get an email saying, let's book a call. You choose whatever time you want to book this call with me. Me and you are going to sit down and talk for a brief second where I'm going to figure out what your goals are, why you joined, how I can help you, how I can be a benefit to you. Because what is the point of being in a network if nobody knows how they can help you, right? And also, I'm going to figure out what products that work best for you, right? Then we send you the products. Okay, we're going to send you these products. They're going to come within 3 days after our call. You then get a invite to your first class. It can be a reselling class or a phone flipping class, or even both. You can come to either one. You can come to any class you want. It's all on the calendar in the community, all in the calendar. You can just literally click on it and then it will take you at the time. It's 7 p.m. every single Tuesday and Thursday. Okay. Now here's the classes. Tuesday is the phone flipping class. You learn how to start maintaining a successful phone flipping business. Thursday is the product reselling class. Learn how to flip products, source products from me each week. Then we have the Sunday plan of attack. This is once a month. And we also have the Friday special guest. That's once a month. Okay. So to give you guys really good examples, on last Tuesday, we had a phone flipping buyer come on that talked about blacklisting software. And a lot of people got good insight on that. Thursday, I taught people how to drop ship from, I believe it was Target. And Sunday is basically where we just talk about your goals and trying to map out what we inspect, right? Inspect what you expect, right? And then Friday, last month, the Friday that we did it, we had a trucker on, okay? It was a trucker, a guy that is a trucker and a phone flipper, and he was explaining how he does it for everybody else out there that may be a trucker, okay? Now, all about the products, right? Because a lot of people want to know about the products, and I want to make this very clear. I have no problem sending products, and I'm really happy to send products, but I've done this before. And this network is not really called a community or called an academy for this purpose only, right? This is a place for us to network, for us to continue to grind, push each other, but most importantly, push yourself, right? Let me make this very clear. I want to see results as far as I want you to grow. Like, I don't want you just paying $100 so you can get 12 products. That wouldn't make sense, right? We want you to over exceed. We want you to be happy with your results. We also want you to be a hustler because, again, we need a community full of people that are ready to grind, not make excuses, not take days off. Now, let's be real. I'm only expecting you guys to come to one class a week. Like, you don't even have to come to both classes, but just pop in, share some insight, some positive things that may be going on in a week. We all need to help each other, right? That's what this community is for. So what happens is you attend the onboarding meeting like I told you guys before. The product gets shipped within 3 days. You start to sell a product. But to continue to get the products, you just have to make sure that you at least attend one class per month, okay? Not even per week, per month. We want people to stay active. All right. I've had it to where people were just joining just because they want products, but they didn't see results. I don't want people paying me money and not seeing results. Like, what is the point? Why do people think that I want your, like, I love profit. I love money now, but that's not why we have created this network. We created this network to help everyone grow. All right, guys. That is why we created this. Now, how much does the community cost? It costs $100 for the first 100 students. After the first 100 students, it is $250, okay? That price won't change. I'm not going down. I'm not bargaining. It's not going to $50, not $25. It's going to $100, okay? If I only have 50 students or 20 students, if I only have 5, if I only have 10, I don't care how many students I got, but the least students, the more I can pay attention to. That's number one. And then number two, we are going to stick with 100 because of the value of the 12 products we are sending you. Now, let's make this make sense, right? Make money work for you. Pay $100 a month, get 12 electronic products. Sell each product for $8, and you make your money back. So, prime example, if I am giving you 12 of these, okay, these clones, these replicas, you can make your money back, and that is our goal, okay? Our goal is for you to make your money back, all right? Hint, hint, this month. So January and February, we're giving a lot of clones out for people to make their money. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. All right. Now the network works. Okay, so we have 2 different graphs, and this is all based upon data from our reselling academy that we actually closed down because, again, people were just trying to get the products, and we love the fact that you want to get the products, but we want people that's going to be interactive too, right? Because when I invite special guests and I pay for special guests to come on and people aren't really even trying to show up, they're just trying to pay $100 just to get products and dip. It's like, well, what is the point? That's why I call this a network, right? But it works because with our September, October, November, and December results, we have a few different interesting aspects, okay? So the number on the side, right? So the 100, the 80, this is all people that reached 800 plus a week, okay? So in September, all right, the yellow is going to be our the yellow is our automation service. So people that were doing eBay automation or Mercari automation, right? Now, this is, again, very important for you guys to know. This is when it first started, right? Their communities first started in September. We didn't have any people that were making 800 a week, okay? But with our automation, you already know, our automation, we make people make money, right? But then October, we were moving up. We had like 22, 23 people that were making 800 plus a week. We're almost there at the automation. November, we passed the automation, okay? We have had people making bank, okay? This is in December when Mercari is popping, eBay is popping, people are shopping for the holidays. Let's fast forward to December. Look at that. Look at that. Almost 100 people making 800 plus every single week. Come on, man. It works. The products work. The classes work. The behaviors work. Me pushing you works. You see how I am already very emotionally engaged because I care about this. This is something I'm passionate about, right? Then we have the line graph, okay? April, May, June, and July. The gray is our automation service. The orange is when we were doing our academy. As you see, when you first get started, guys, you ain't gonna make a bunch of money because you're just getting the products, you're getting intake, you're starting to do meetings with me. We're starting to book calls because you can book unlimited calls with me. So you're starting to actually get warmed up to me. Then when you continue to go and grind, you're passing the automation service. This is important to me because the automation service is one of my highest ways of getting people paid because it's where I give you an assistant that lists, ships, and provide products for you. But we don't even have to do that now. You're getting products in the community, plus you're learning how to scale your own business, plus you're learning the behaviors that control and build your phone flipping business, your reselling business, whether it's in person or on a selling app. All right? Learn nonstop. You get unlimited book calls. This is how I will help you. You get consistent goal setting. That's what I will help you do. And replace for any class or any call me and you do. All right? Join us now. The next 10 people will get 5 extra products sent to them in the first month in the product box, okay? And again, guys, how to sign up. You go to Hustlertaughtme.com right now, then hit Join Hustlers Network. Hit that. You sign up for the community, okay? And then you get accepted, all right? We just have to make sure that you're not a bot, obviously, but then you get accepted, all right? And then when you get accepted, what's going to happen is we're going to book a call. You're going to book that call with me like I told you in the beginning of the slide, and we're going to get to work, because your money is not something that I overlook. It's not something that I don't appreciate. Your investment is serious to me. Like, it's just serious to me, guys. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate everybody watching this, man. And I hope to see you guys on the other side in the network. I hope you guys continue to make money work for you. I'll see you guys at the top, because it's way too crowded at the bottom. Peace out, guys.